Hello everyone, this is Marc again for you today. With another YouTube video, we will tell you everything what we are currently working on. I will tell you the latest statistic. It's a very interesting video because a lot of things are happening in the perfume world as well as in the watch world. So let me start right away with some great news. We are releasing a new line of perfume in a different size and also in a different packaging. This is what everyone was waiting for and everyone wished that we are doing something new. This line will be called Perpetual line and it will be produced by the Spirit of Dubai. I wanted them as a partner. We all know Spirit of Dubai, they have one of the most natural ingredients in their original line. The only problem was that it was too Arabic. Then they released the new line, let's say Najisi Fleur and stuff. So this was a kind of more European style. And I always liked the DNA. When you are following me since 2020, I'm visiting them, and Ali Mustafa, the owner of the brand, he's a nice guy. He supported me since day one. And also in this project, I've met up with him in Las Vegas. We saw him, we saw him in Dubai. And now we are finally ready to announce it. It will take some while still, but it will be released this year. So what is it about? First off, this line will be in 60 ml. That's how we can keep the costs down. It is the most heaviest bottle we could produce, but there's even more. So we tried to come up with something. You know that packaging, I don't like to have expensive packaging, but there's one thing which I wanted to do since almost ever, to create, of course, a natural perfume. So the liquid must be, a lot of natural ingredients. But besides that, and the high concentration, I want on the bottle some precious stone, okay? And here we finally found one supplier who can supply us with stone, and then we kind of drill a hole. And what we have essentially is, let's say we have a red stone, I need to check the details. Then we have a lapis lazuli in a raw form. It's also a third one. So the first release, there will be 3 fragrances, and the bottle cap will be a real stone, precious stone, within. So it will be a mixture. You will see some pictures here. Now, what is the smell all about? If we start with the first one, it's called Core Memory. You see the lion, so it represents the idea of a family and of a kind of protective perfume. Vanilla is the key ingredients in this one. We also have toffee inside, but it's a very sweet perfume without being gourmand. You know that I dislike gourmand. I don't like gourmand fragrances. So here we have a citrusy start, a lemon start, but really you get this nice and fluffy vanilla tone. This one you can layer with everything. It's for sure a blind buy. And if you want to have a vanilla fragrance with 35% or even more oil inside, then this is the one to get. As a next one, we have red sand. And here what I wanted to recreate is, not the desert smell, but I wanted to take the best from Iran, the most strongest saffron note which is possible, and then combine it with some rose and some woody notes. So this is a real interesting and really extremely powerful saffron scent. If you like Arabian King, then you will also love this one. It's different, it smells different for sure. We worked quite long on it, and it is pure power. The next one and the last one for the first collection is called Calypso, and this one is the most complex DNA we have ever created. If you look at the notes, you will find there plum, you will find there aquatic notes, you will find a lot of things there. The perfume, how to describe it, it's a mixture of different ingredients. If you think you can grab it or you can, smell it and say in which direction it goes, then it just turns around. It has some freshness, it has some fruitiness. It is really something extraordinary, and I'm quite proud of it. It's my favorite out of the 3. But we don't stop there. We also have another product. The next item, which will be released under our name, is a Chilli Seed Oil. If you do your research, you will find that Chilli Seed Oil is very rare to get. It's not easy to produce. You need a lot of quantities to extract the oil. We have tried it out in our company, and I have tried it out here in the US. It is so delicious. It's very spicy, it's not impossible to eat, but especially for pizza or for everything what you need oil for, Chilli Seed Oil is just insane. I'm really looking forward, and hopefully we are going to release it within the next few weeks. And the next product will be the restock of our mouthwash with Sascha Hellinger, a German YouTuber. And with that product, we are also going to launch some small towels. This brand is, let's say, separate from you know, us too, but we have launched it together. So here we are going to reintroduce the mouthwash with some higher quantities, and then we also have some small towels for your bathroom in case you need something like this. We are planning some great things with this brand, and these are the latest products. Now let's check out what we got in the past 7 days. Let's first start with the Day Date Royal Oak, a very rare model, and this one comes with an incredible, lovely set. This watch right here displays the day and the month of the current year. It's in the Royal Oak case, and if you check online, you will not see a lot of quantities. They just produce it for a very short amount of time. We had it last year also in stock, but without papers, and right now you can get it German delivery, I think with the original invoice, everything, box, papers, booklets. This is really something. If you're looking for a watch in the 30,000 euro range, I don't think you will find something better. Then if we move on, after such a long time, we get back in stock a 5711, a Nautilus with a blue dial and the new certificate. So this one is the latest release with the latest caliber. If you check, they're quite expensive, but we bought it cheap, so we also will sell it cheap. This is the steel Nautilus. Since it got discontinued, it's really the watch to get, slightly under 100,000 euro. That being said, if you want to get a Patek, but you cannot afford the 5711, go for the Aquanaut. Also there we got one restock. Aquanaut I always like to buy and to sell. You are around 50,000 euro mark, and it's very sportive. You can enjoy it, you can sell it, you can wear it. It's, you know, a very great watch for a modern gentleman. If we are going away from the well-known brands, we also bought a lot of brand new Zenith watches. There are a lot of different ones. I just want to highlight one, which was a collaboration between Land Rover and Zenith. It is a very nice design, elegant wise. I like it. Price point is around 7,000 euro. I like the aesthetics. It's a watch which you can buy for yourself, but at the end, you know, we sell it with a high discount. Last time I checked, I think the retail price, if I'm not mistaken, is 12 or 13,000 euros. So you get, 50% off or something. So a very interesting deal, which you can check out if you are liking the DNA of the brand. Then we got in a 5227 with the black dial, black enamel dial from Patek Philippe, a Calatrava. The interesting thing is this watch, if you see the price, you will think I'm crazy. This watch comes with the archive paper and a box, so it is unreasonable inexpensive to get. The most nicest dress watch, automatic. You can open up the case back to see the wonderful movement. An incredible watch. Also we got in a Cartier Santos skeleton. This watch is a skeletonized watch, and to my opinion it is the most affordable skeleton timepiece which you can get from a brand which you all know. If you want to get one like this for 15,000 or 16,000 euro, it's impossible, and right now we have it in stock. Before we start with the perfume, let's check the watches which we sold. The most expensive watch in the past 7 days were the Sodalite dial Daytona. Here we sold one with the blue baguette bezel and the sapphire setting. It is sold for 110 euro. We sold it to a friend of mine, so I couldn't do a very high profit. We just made 10,000 euro of it, and we are waiting for the payment. So this is a watch which is very beautiful. Peak price was sold for, I don't know, 180, 190,000 euro. We gave it away very cheap, but you know, what can I say? We need to pay also some bills. The second watch is the Royal Oak chronograph with the Havana dial, open case back. This watch, unfortunately, we lost some. So here it was a bundle deal to a dealer. If we take a look at the watch separately, we lost 5,000 euro, unfortunately. But on the other watch, we made a profit, a small one. Here we have the day date with the baguette setting. This went to the same dealer, and here we sold the watch for 65,000 euro, and we bought it, I think, for 63,000 euro. It's not a high profit, but I want to get rid of it. I don't think that right now it's the time for this watch that anyone will buy it from Europe. So I wanted to sell it very quickly. If we move on, we sold a bunch of Datejust watches, 41mm. Also there you can find a great restock if you're looking for a daily driver. Until now it's an unbeatable watch. We sold approximately, let's say, 10 pieces of the 41 with the white gold bezel, and I have to say the numbers are increasing on the Oyster bracelet. Right now, if you check, we have 2 with the blue dial, and they are very inexpensive expensive, around 11,000 euro with the new paper. Then on the other hand, we sold 3 pieces of the Seamaster in the past 7 days. Seamaster, it's not easy for us right now to get some new stock. I know that we have currently one gray dial and one blue dial, and these are, to my knowledge, one of the last pieces. So if you're going to get a sportive watch around 5,000 euro, this is really the one which you should consider. Then, wow, here we have another sale. It's the Big Bang Hublot. This one we sold to the US. We made a profit of 1,000 euro and the selling price was 5,990 euro. Hublot is a brand which I like to buy and to sell because the price range is such interesting. You are under 10,000 euro. You have a unique look. You have a very recognizable visual appearance on the wrist. And currently there's one highlight, Black Ceramic Unico with the quick change mechanism, stunning timepiece, and the price, if you compare, I think the first one on Chrono is 3,000 euro more or so. Then if we switch to perfume, the performer of the week were a promotion which we had with a mystery set of perfumes. This we just did 2 days ago, and we sold what? We sold 294 X's. So I don't know if it's still live. I think we ran out of stock. So the deal was you get a display piece of the X which we released with Killer Instinct. You know, there are some wooden hangers so you can place it as kind of self-defense in your office or at your door. You will get 10 samples to try with perfume for free, and we sold close to 300 units. This is really insane. Now let's continue and see which is the winner or the perfume of the week. Okay, this was really a week for Orange Flamingo. Here we have 514 sold units. I cannot see if it's sampling or the full bottle. Orange Flamingo, I think what caused the issue is, I don't know if you know, we need to increase our prices. So within the next weeks, all the prices of the perfumes will change. It's just by 20 euro, but let me just point it that way. When we are going to receive the new batch of Orange Flamingo or from Private Garden, then we are going to increase the price. Unfortunately, it has been, you know, Orange Flamingo re-released in 2021 and we never increased the price, and it is just what it is. So if you want to get one, now is the time. Place number 2 in perfume world is 200 units. It's Private Garden. Private Garden is really picking up. On some weeks it was stronger than Orange Flamingo. If you want to get a perfume which kind of lasts the whole year, which you can use all the time with green apple, some woody notes, this is the one to go. And then we had some, what do we have here? Something happened with Marzocco. 89 bottles of Marzocco, the fragrance which is the most favorite from my daughter. Malika loves Marzocco. It's a kind of sweet, fresh mixture, and if you are in the perfume world, you need to check it out. I love it, and it has one of the most insane ratings. Then the next one is Killer Instinct with 80 units. Here we have this is strange, I didn't even saw it. Killer Instinct is the perfect business fragrance. So this one I created to kind of have a fragrance which you can use in the business world and which will not distract you. And also the opponent, or let's say the guy who is joining you in a meeting, he will not, you know, feel something which is not welcoming. Lavender is the central note and it is likable by everyone. And fun fact is that lavender is one of the oldest ingredients for men in the perfume world. Then we have Malibu from Simone Andreoli, 73 bottles. It is a coconut lime mixture. It's a summer fragrance, and especially, the sprayer is wonderful. Here we have a next one, also a summer fragrance, 61 bottles, Pomelo Assoluto. This one is the higher version from Pomelo Sorrento, just released this year, and let me tell you, it's a summer perfume. If you have it, please put it in your refrigerator. If you spray it and it is hot outside, it will give an explosion of fragrance, of smell. It is just the nicest one. It's refreshing. It smells like the outer, the peel of the pomelo, the fruit. It is just a beautiful one, which has a higher perfume. So if you already have Pomelo Sorrento, this one is completely different. It has some, there are some ingredients same, but the smell is different. So this is what is currently going on. If you want, please make sure to check out our Instagram account as well as our TikTok account. Over there we are trying to fight the Germans. We have, I don't know, somehow the Germans found the TikTok account from the US, and they are just spamming and they are not stopping to spam some sentences in German. So if you are from the US or from abroad, please help me to kind of hold on to the idea to get a TikTok account, where I can speak English. And this was it. This was a weekly update. Tomorrow we are filming a video with Michael. Then we have a lot of going on in the house still. It has been a lovely journey. I thank you very much that we can, you know, create all these memories. That we can build this company. Also here in the US, we hired one person. We are trying to hire a second one, a videographer. He will have the first week of working in next week. So, you know, everything is going on. We do our best to contribute. And let me tell you something. If you want to make the world a better place, then right now is the time for you. René Turek, one of the artists, if it comes to, you know, spray art. We made a collaboration and we have some art pieces left. You can find them on eBay. It is just a community project. Every euro we earn, it will go to Dr. Shine Help for our orphanage project. Currently, we have an orphanage in Uganda, which we are trying to build up. We are going to make it happen with God's will. Herefore, we need a huge sum of money. It will cost over 200,000 euro. Currently, we have 50,000. So if you buy an art piece, we will take the money, of course, and give it to the project. And yeah, I'm really looking forward. In October, I will go to Uganda and, you know, place the first stone. So hopefully it will start then. And René Turek, just that I rounded up, he is the guy, you know, he made a bucket for KFC, especially for the Super Bowl. He painted the cars of Kardashians. He made something from BMW, for Mercedes. He has some very big projects. Usually his artwork costs 100,000 euro. Or 80,000 euro, the last one I've seen. So it is really just a fun project. If you see yourself hanging up a piece of it at home, I really would appreciate if you check out the first link in the comments and just, you know, bid on it. We can ship it worldwide and I'm looking forward. Thank you very much for your support. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.